What up, world? Welcome back. I am Dwayne Langham. This is the Ave, Yolo Ave, the road least traveled. And you have just tuned in for another live YouTube broadcast. Welcome back, people. We're having a Face the Facts Friday. Hope it's a phenomenal with an F Friday. Hope it's a finally Friday. And I hope it's fantastic for you. Yeah, that's our four-legged family member. Bring him in. Sorry for the bad light. Come on, stop all this crying. All right. Say hi to Buddy. Anyway. So, you saw the title of the video. The fault in finding blame. You did this. Yeah, I'm talking to you. All right. What are we talking about? Powerful people have a habit and a knowledge that fault and blame is irrelevant, is useless to them. Let me tell you why. Because all fault and blame is, that's the keys to the kingdom of victimship, victimhood, being a victim, the victim mindset and mentality. Let me elaborate on that. If you're going to go out and do anything, if you're going to have success, it's going to take challenges. It's going to take adversity. It's going to take responsibility. And of course, with great responsibility comes great power. See, if you want to get empowered in your life, you got to stop giving away the power to the circumstances. Oh, I was late. Traffic was bad. Line at the grocery store was long. Nope. It's on you. You see, when you take back that power, when you take back that responsibility, you're now empowered to be in control of the situation, to make things happen the way you call it, the way you say it, like a boss. You call the shots. The second you say, oh, it's so-and-so's fault. Oh, well, who's to blame? Yeah, true leadership. I talked about leadership the other day. True leadership, you will never see a true leader spend time in the meeting. All right, people, this is horrible. This is a debacle. Everything's falling out. Who's to blame? Where did it go wrong? Beyond identifying the problem so that it can be prevented and corrected, true leaders do not want to find out who's to blame, do not want to point fingers. What always happens with the bad press? Something happens in the company. They come out and put the blame on, oh, this happened. Oh, the customer did this wrong. Oh, this is so-and-so's fault. No, you take responsibility. We, the company, we made a mistake. On behalf of us, this person representing the company, we need to reprimand and address because we're in the wrong. And that's how you take back control. The same thing for your life. And I really mean this because when you give away that power, you automatically become a victim. You automatically become disempowered. That thing, that external source has just became in control. Now you may be saying, man, I didn't want things to happen. There's hurricanes going on and stuff right now. You don't want to lose your home. You don't want to be without power for days. You don't want to be stranded. True enough. However, that also gives the power away. What could you have done to be prepared? What could you have done to beat traffic? What could you have done to make it on the deadline? To do what you said you were going to do? See, that's powerful. If you want to be a real leader, if you want to be somebody successful, if you want to make things happen in life, get in the habit of taking responsibility for everything. Remember, I say your life is happening through you, for you, not to you. When you take that power, you ultimately become in control of everything. Nothing can stop you because you make it your mission, your purpose, to be prepared, to put the steps in place, to learn lessons from the failures, which are only temporary. There's really no such thing as failure. It's not failure until you give up. Failure is finite. The end. Period. That's not in place when you take control, when you take responsibility. So I want you to look at your life. I want you to look at, maybe you're ruminating on your past. Oh, my parents raised me this way. Oh, my family always told me this. Oh, that coach didn't give me some game time. I didn't get any ticks on the clock. I didn't get any play time. I couldn't get my shine in. This person did it. That person did it. Oh, it's because of the side of town I grew up on. Oh, it's because I didn't have the money. Anytime you give away that power, anytime you give blame, fault, you throw yourself in victimship. You give away your power. And then you're disempowered to just deal with the circumstances as they get dealt to you, haphazardly going through life. When you take on that everything in your life, every accident, every slip up, every mistake is your fault. When you take on that perspective, don't get me wrong, it's not like it prevents things from happening, bad things from happening, undesirable situations from happening. But what that does is gives you the power to have the perspective. Well, it's no longer, oh, I was late because of traffic. Oh, I failed to leave 15 minutes earlier. I failed to plan accordingly, which is a lesson. Remember, there is no failure. But in that case, you're now empowered. You can take responsibility. There's nobody pointing the blame. There's nothing in control of you but you. Oh, you lost power during the hurricane? And mind you, heart goes out to all the people dealing with the situations right now. And I literally took this lesson from Greg Cardone, Rule of 10X. Like I said, that's on my playlist right now. Shares about, well, you could be without power, but you failed to be prepared and have a generator. You failed to evacuate in time and get yourself to safety. See, you all right, Bubba? Get out. When you fail to take that power and control of the situation, it leaves you, again, a victim ready for it to happen again with nothing different, no improvement, no preparation. You're still a victim. So are you going through life blaming, finding fault in others? In your relationships, let's get real with it. How many times you go around, well, it's their fault, you know? Well, they pissed me off. Well, they said this. Well, if they ain't gonna do it, why am I gonna do it? I was watching, I hate to admit it, traveling on the holidays, saw this show, Wags, the wives and girlfriends of, I don't know, whatever the S is for, or maybe it's just plural, whatever. Regular debacle of trash on TV. But anyway, and one of the ladies made a comment. She said, you know, these people are coming through, treating me a certain level of disrespect. Well, if that's your attitude towards me, I don't have anything to say. And I'm probably not going to get what I want. She literally had a confession to say that, you know, in her little camera time interview, one-on-one, whatever the perspective commentary they do. She literally said, I'm upset with these people. They haven't come to me. They owe me an apology. And if they're not going to say anything, neither am I. And I'm probably not going to get what I want. How disempowered is that? It's empowering in a way because she actually wrote the script. I'm not going to get what I want. She recognizes it. And she's disempowered as a victim to say that they're in control of it. Until they come over and apologize, until they right the wrong, until they make it better, until I get it my way, I'm not doing anything. This ain't on me. This is their fault. And I'm not going to get what I want. Do you hear that? That's the important part. Where are you acknowledging that it's not going to work out? It's not how you want it. The relationship, the communication, the finances, the income, whatever it is that you're trying to make happen. And it's probably not going to go your way. But it's so-and-so's fault. They're not performing. They're not doing what they need to do. They're not stepping up. People around here can't drive. Traffic was horrible. It's all the same thing. When you take on that power, you take on control. You put it in perspective. You call the shots. That's what a boss does. So when do you want to take back the power? Not give away the responsibility. Be in control of your life. Well, like I said, Face the Facts Friday. Today, do you get it? Today is the best day of your life. It's the first day to the rest of your life. Isn't it about time that you get in control, that you live it powerfully, that you take responsibility? I think so. Spread the word. Like, subscribe, share, put the message out there. Maybe that person, you know somebody needs to take responsibility. You know somebody playing the blame game. You know somebody still stuck in that black hole of negativity talking about who held them back in high school, who held them back in childhood, who held them back a decade ago, years ago, whatever, last week. Same thing. In the meantime, you know where I'm going to be. Right here on the app. Wishing you the best and only success. Peace.